Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We are so excited to share with you information about Rodan & Fields, the products, the brand, and a little bit about the business. But really quick, let me tell you my story. In 2016, my friend Anissa, who was my friend from high school, sent me a mini facial. Now, Anissa and I had already had plans for a couple of months later to meet at her family's house in North Carolina for a girls' trip with two other of our high school friends. And this was the summer before our 30-year reunion. So she sent me a mini facial and said, try this, but when you come to the house, don't bring your skincare. You can try all of the Rodan & Fields products while you're here. What she didn't know was that at the time I had been dealing with these dry patches of skin on my cheeks that came from nowhere thanks to menopause. I had been trying for a year to get rid of the dry spots because when I wore foundation, you could see it. And it was gross and it looked scaly. I tried the cheap stuff. I tried the expensive stuff. I was moisturizing like a crazy woman and nothing was working. And I kept thinking, how hard is it to moisturize your face, right? Apparently it was very hard because these products didn't work. So I tried the mini facial. I liked it well enough, but I went to see Anissa and the girls for that weekend and got to use the Rodan & Fields product all weekend long. And I really enjoyed it. So my plan was to come home and I wanted to use all of the products that I had at home because, you know, I spent money on it, but I wanted to use that first before I even ordered the skincare because it was the testimonies of my friends who I know and love and trust that made me decide to go ahead and try Rodan & Fields. But I was going to wait. I was going to wait until after Christmas, probably January of 2017, to get started on the skincare. But then Anissa mentioned that I could get a bigger discount if I joined as a consultant. Now, I had absolutely no desire to sell because I had been burned in the past by another direct sell company. So I had no desire there, but I did have a desire for a deeper discount and for the tax break. So I joined as a personal use consultant and started using Reverse. A couple of weeks later, while I was at work, I went to scratch my face and I realized that dang dry patch was gone. I got so excited, I took a picture. I had already taken a picture before I started the skincare to see what the foundation looked like on my cheeks. And then, so this was like my after picture. When I realized the dry spots were gone, I got so excited. I took a picture, compared it to each other, and told Anissa, this stuff actually works. I want to share with everybody I know. Whether they want to try it or not, I don't care, but it works. And so it's legitimate and I want to share it with everybody. So that's what I did. I started sharing with my network and with my family and friends and people I don't know, but have, you know, we have friends mutually. And so I just started selling and that's what I've been doing ever since. And I am loving it. I'm so glad that Anissa came to me with that mini facial and shared the information with me. And I'm glad I decided to join as a personal use consultant that turned into a full-time consultant. Well, not full-time. I work it in the nooks and crannies because I am a full-time executive assistant, demanding job, and I have a photography business. So I don't have a full-time hours to put forth to this business. But the great thing is that I can work it when I can, and I'm still making money doing that. So anyway, that's my story. I hope you enjoy the presentation. Please feel free to ask any questions that pop into your head as you're watching these posts. Just refresh your screen every so often so that you can see the most current posts. And Rosanna and I will be happy to answer any of your questions. Thank you so much. Bye.